Why the need for economic development? To create better employment opportunities. Economic development happens as new industries, opportunities are created. This leads to not only more, but good quality job opportunities. Employment increases, productivity also increases, as well as wages, leading to better living standard. The increase in standard of living is good as people can now afford the better things in life. They can afford good quality healthcare, produce more and work less. They can afford better quality education for their children, live in good accommodations and move from basic existence to comfortable one. Life seems better for more people. As this happens, even things like crime rates can drop as people become more employed. There is less time for idleness, not always the case, but it has happened in some countries. Diversification. Economic development has a ripple effect on several industries. Productivity will increase, free people who work on the farms to take up jobs in industries and the service sectors. As this happens, more industries will spring up to cater for the needs of the growing middle class. More middle class and employment will eventually lead to an increased tax collection by government. The extra tax can then be used to provide better services and infrastructure. More of these capital development can also lead to faster times in moving around and increase in productivity, less accidents and people being more productive for longer. Better facilities mean people can enjoy their lives in their own country. This may help to reduce migration to other countries, and the skills being developed can be kept at home for the development of the country. Countries experiencing economic development tend to attract even more qualified people. The competition will lead to better development as more skilled people arrive to take advantage of opportunities offered by a developing economy. More entrepreneurs will be attracted and the economy will continue to grow and standard of living improving further. The most interesting thing about economic development is that it impacts many sectors of the economy. When this happens, it means the country does not have to rely on one sector, so a downturn in one sector does not automatically lead to problems in the whole economy. A diversified economy is robust and better prepared to overcome economic downturn. The most important part of economic development is economic independence. Rather than rely on others to produce materials or dictate the quality of products or even the facilities they provide, you determine the options you chose, where to borrow, who to lend, and in some cases the terms of the agreement. A beggar has very few choices. If you imagine, banks are more willing to give better credit facilities to wealthy people. Organizations like the World Bank and IMF are more likely to lend with better terms to rich countries than to poor countries. They also give more stringent and unhelpful terms than to rich developed economies. Those who play the piper dictate the tune and even the dancing pace. The best way to develop is for the governments to create the environment and the infrastructure and encourage entrepreneurship. This helps to further increase technological advancement and with it economic development. It is already happening in different fields, but we need it on a very large scale and consistently.